And hello everybody, today we are showing you two new bikes from Moustache, the Moustache Mardi. This means Tuesday in French. Now this bike was derived from their Lundi, which is their classic. It's been described as their traditional modern e-bike, and it's been the same for a long time, and that I'm referring to the yellow bike up here. Now this is the ultimate urban cruiser, super comfortable, but they had the Samedi 28, which was kind of quite popular. It was a great bike, but this design with the fatter tyres was what people wanted. And now the Mardi is basically a Lundi that's slightly more sporty with a bit of suspension. The bike comes in two models, and it comes in the 0.6 and the 0.4. So the 0.6 is this beautiful British racing green, and then the 0.4, which is the slightly lower spec one, is this kind of like glossy slate grey. Two really nice urban colours, but the bike isn't just an urban bike. The fact is it has this suspension, it has this slightly more sporty geometry, and it's great for going off the chosen path, it's great for going down a canal path, doing a bit of touring, but then you still have that really nice step through and a really nice comfortable geometry with the adjustability here. They're both on the Bosch Smart System using the performance line, which is one of the smoothest motors that Bosch has ever produced, and it's 75 newton meters of torque. And I absolutely love this bike. I think it's going to be really popular. You might have seen us, we used it in the video when we were promoting the bigger brother over here, which is the Moustache J, and we actually took it on the beach, we took it to a number of different locations, and it really can handle all sorts of terrain. And we actually have a customer here that I'd love to introduce you to tell you his experience with it so far. Mike, welcome. What do you think of the bike?
Yeah, I think it's great. I mean, I've been test riding a lot of bikes here at Fully Charged. I like to do my research. And there's so many different bikes with lots of different purposes, but I think I have to say the Mardi for me has been a standout. You know, it's super smooth to ride. I love the design. I love it's stylish. You know, this green color. Green's my favorite color. So, you know, this is definitely a favorite for me. And as you said, I think it's definitely one that is great for an urban person like me, city dweller, but it does have the option to go on multiple different terrains. Yeah. So yeah, definitely a great option for someone who's looking for this kind of style of bike.
And very, very playful. That's what Moustache does very well, is they make the bikes really fun to ride, and they also do have some high technology. You can see here in the 27.6 it has the belt drive with the M-Viola hub, which is super smooth, and then the model down has is it the Shimano, Richard? The Shimano Nexus 5-speed. But actually, when we're going into the technical abilities of the bike, I'd like to hand you over to Richard, who's one of our sales experts, who can go into a little bit more detail about the exact specification of what these bikes come with. Welcome, Richard.
Thank you, Ben. With the Lundi, Mardi, the Mardi 27.4, it has the Shimano Nexus 5-speed, which is a hub gear system. It's a stepped 5-speed hub gear system. And then when you move up to the 27.6, what you're getting is N-Viola. Now, N-Viola is a constantly variable transmission. Instead of a stepped gearing system, it's ball bearings in a hub, a very smooth, continuous shift. So there's no 1 to 10, it's just very smooth and continuous. That's even more low maintenance than the Nexus, in my opinion. So a more popular choice, to be honest with you. Also go to the 27.6, you get the Gates carbon belt drive. The idea of belt drives on electric bikes, electric bikes generally wear through chains a little quicker, so belt drives instead last 15 to 18,000 miles. So very smooth, very quiet experience. If you ever get them muddy, you just hose them down. A chain on the 27.4 is still very reliable because unlike a derailleur system where the chain's moving left to right all the time, on a hub gear system the chain's in one continuous one plane. It's not being dragged from left to right, so it's a lot less wear on that chain. So they're both really low maintenance bikes, but the belt drive being the lowest of the two in terms of maintenance. As Ben said, you get the 27.6 in the green and the stone grey for the 27.4. With the 27.4, we generally order this with a 500 watt hour battery, but if you want, we can actually order it also with a larger 625 watt hour battery, which is standard on the 27.6. So a 500 watt hour battery will get you a range of 35 to 75 miles. 65 watt hour battery is more like 40 to 90 miles. Both have the same motor, it's the same power, 75 newton meters of torque on a hill, which is plenty. With the 27.6, you get slightly larger travel in the front suspension. These are 100mm travel with the Moby suspension. On the 27.4, it's 80mm travel, so you're getting a better suspension on the higher priced bike. They both have the Bosch Smart System, the latest system from Bosch. The 27.6 also includes the BCM, the Bosch Connect module, which is a GPS tracker. So it's fitted from the factory in the motor, so you can, for security, you can track your bike. That's an optional extra on the 27.4. We can fit that for you. The 27.6 also comes with a wireless phone charging dock. If you want, what you can do is, instead of using that wireless phone charger, you can actually swap it out for a kiosk display, either a 300 or 500 kiosk, but wirelessly charging your phone, and it turns your phone into a big display, so that's really good. On the 27.4, it's just the Purion 200 remote, so you can still see your basic information, what power mode you're in, the miles you've done, your trip data, overall miles, speed, all that kind of thing. But it's a bit more of a basic setup. Some people prefer that. Some people prefer a less cluttered dashboard. You know, they just want a little remote. And some people want to have maps and a bigger display, and so they can do that.
One more thing, because a lot of people do ask, is can it have a baby seat? Yes, it has the MIK HD rack, which is up to 27 kilos, and you can put a basket on the front as well. So if you wanted to, you could take advantage of the fantastic step through with a child from 6 or 7 months up to 4 or 5 years old comfortably. So thanks for watching, and very important that I just get a couple of points across as well. When buying a bike from Fully Charged, you get access to our service centre. We have the biggest and the best service centre in London, and our partner stores across the UK. There are now 4 partner stores, soon to be more. They also can service your bike for you. That is done at the highest standard, using the correct parts with the correct experience. Also, we take every cycle to work scheme. We do 0% finance, and I think we're pretty fun to deal with as well. We really know our stuff. So yeah, please visit fullycharged.com, download our buyer's guides, watch our videos, get in touch, and just feel free to call the sales team whenever you want. They love chatting about e-bikes. Thanks very much. Bye-bye.